Hey there guys, I'm Dankz564 in this continuation for Let's Play of Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. And yeah, let's continue exploring. What do we have here? Oh, that's the device, right? A large... no. I thought I could
Day
maybe...
4, Frost 4632. Experiment, Wounded Demons. Subject, a Lilitu and several lesser demons maimed in battle with Crusaders. The fusing of body parts of different life forms has been done many times before, and is of no interest to me. The focus of this experiment is the fusing of souls. Desired result, to preserve the specific abilities of the donor subjects in the final fused entity. The idea is promising, and may influence my other research.
Is it possible that she infused the soul of Targona into me? Maybe.
Tread lightly.
Oh no, stupid Stoocher. He forgot. He clean forgot. But you can get through if you have a key. Here, take it. Okay. The key to the barrier has been found. It is possible to set the captured angel free. We have barriers to the abyss in this place. Have barriers to the abyss in this place? Demons can cross them, but not the others. Clever. So can I like open this one? Yes, I can. Okay, let's go see the angel then. And see if we can free her. Okay, let's try to examine it first. The barrier appears to have been created from the essence of the abyss and reinforced with spells repelling any living creature not of this dark plane. Okay, destroy the barrier. You see a beautiful silver-haired woman whose face displays unusual heavenly tranquility. Now you can get a good look at her wings. One looks strong and is covered in white feathers, just as you would expect from an angel's, but the other wing looks like a framework of mismatched bones, with a grimly purple substance stretched across instead of webbing, and it is covered in something akin to slabs of strange scales. Targona, the angel awakens and unexpectedly inclines her head in greeting. I do not know who you are, stranger, but thank you for freeing me. I am Targona, Lady of Iomede's heavenly host. My captivity, though I was ignorant of it, lasted so long. How did you end up here? I was brought here from the brink of death. I had been fighting the Balor Draznard alongside a troop of crusaders when we were struck by the Echo of Derskari, a demon of terrifying power and cunning, an old enemy of mine. All my comrades perished, and the two demons set upon me like predators, savaging a bird. An echo ripped off my wing and left me to die among the bodies of those I failed to protect. And then she appeared, the architect of the world one, the angel that gazed darkness. Sometimes I am amazed at the vast power, terrifying or benevolent, that can reside in a mortal. However, Arilu is no longer immortal. She brought me here. She treated me as much as she could, or as much as she deemed necessary. I can hardly remember those first days in the laboratory. Pain, strange magic, purple flames flickered around me. Arilu spent hours casting spells over me. I was chained the whole time, though I was too weak to fight or flee. There was nothing else for me to do but to talk to her, and to try to glimpse inside that black soul. I don't know what I hope to find out, perhaps the smallest glimmer of light, hope that all this could be remedied. All I saw was twilight, a veil of arrogance and secrets that Arilu used to keep herself separate from the world. Her thoughts were occupied by some grand experiment, a I was of little interest by comparison. When she had finished her work, she put me into a deep sleep, a healing sleep. She said it was necessary to allow my new abominable wing to settle in. I have been in this sleep until now. What grand experiment was Aurelia planning when she captured you? She wanted to perfect her accursed wound. The second opening, as she called it. The rift was to be larger and more stable, opening a road to Galarian from new abyssal realms. What shocked me was that she talked about disastrous consequences of her plan with total equanimity, as though they were minor details that were but a distraction from the experiment itself. I also know that her experiment required a mortal soul, perhaps a sacrifice in some dark rite that would siphon the mortal's life force and use it for preserved ends. I heard, or rather pieced together from what I overheard, that the soul belonged to a child. I really like many demons and demonic spellcasters, has the ability to wrest souls from their bodies and contain them in special vessels. The vessels containing that soul was delivered to the laboratory soon after I was brought here. Ariel was unusually distressed that day. She talked to me more than usual. That's when I learned the details of her plan. I was aghast when I realized that she was discussing the soul of a child, a soul which she likely wished to sacrifice. I cannot describe the horror I felt. Well, she just told us what's wrong with her wing. Why didn't you get out of here or summon the warriors of heaven to help you? Even the goddess cannot hear me within this wall, so this place, it belongs to the abyss, not the material plane. I could not call for help or only pray for a miracle. Perhaps your arrival is the answer to that prayer. I know what it's like being cut off from everything you know, from everything that makes you who you are, whispers Ash. The angel gazes upon the succubus and flames blaze in her eyes. Demon, weren't you the one of my captors? The succubus instinctively bares her teeth in response and hisses threateningly. Her claws grow long, and suddenly you see the old Ash, from the fearsome demon of the abyss. Stop it! Don't even think of hurting each other. The elf girl words diffuse the tense atmosphere like cold water thrown at fire. Forgive me. I spent too long slumbering and my self-control is diminished. I should not have been so hasty to deem your companion an enemy. Can you tell me anything about this place? I only know a little. I really once let it slip that this refuge is where she wrote the Lexicon of Paradox, the book of dark magic containing the secrets of the Old One creation. That means this place is older than the world itself. Aurelia must have created it, at least part of it, before her great atrocity. I was astonished at the strange way she seemed to speak of this laboratory. It was as if she despised this place, yet she tried not to show it. There was a moment when I wondered if this hatred was a sign of her contrition, but I was mistaken. Aurelia Voresh is incapable of feeling contrite even for a heartbeat. She is like Tempest, hurtling forward and sweeping aside everything in its path. Oh, I came here for you, Targon, at the hand of the Inheritor, and I were able to find you. Then I have not been forgotten. I have so much I want to ask you, but that can wait. First, we must find a way out of this dungeon of grief. Okay, I have to go. I need to find a way out of here. May power of heaven go with you. If only I could help, but my strength has been drained. Okay, let's... should we go further into here, or should we... You know what, let's go into here first. Since we're already here, might as well. And then we'll return back to the... Oh, yeah. So this is the same thing, this is the same complex. Just as I thought. What do we have here? The lock has been battered by someone desperate efforts to open it, but the door is sealed shut. It can still be... I can still see there's something there. So maybe we can access it somehow differently.
I'm gone.
What is this? Note fragment from Aurelius' laboratory. Aglar sent me. Nora, the historian, emerges with unexpected suggestion from behind the commander's back. Oh, Aglar sent me. Right. That's a description of how we went through the bug-infested canyon, right? This is just a sort of situation where ingenuity and knowledge of enemy will be more useful than swords and armor. While she speaks, she thinks, I need to prove myself. Yeah, this is basically excerpts from that conversation. Okay, it seems like there will be a fight here. Or maybe not. What is this? Experiment transformation crystal.
Follow my steps.
Well, let's play this then. Well, let's start with the top one.
Day 28. Drill. 4606. Experiment. Transformation. Subject. Arilu Vorlesh. Human female with a clear affinity for arcane magic. Objective. To fuse a mortal soul with the essence of the abyss. Predicted result. The formation of a full-fledged half-demon on the basis of a mortal being. Potential risks unknown. The death of the subject is extremely likely. I will continue to monitor the experiment for as long as I can.
Okay. Interesting. So she probably did something to herself, same as she did to me, right? It just she made herself into a demon. Place the experiment the suture.
Day 20, Farast 4606. Experiment, the suture. Subject, former Arachne subjected to extreme exposure when passing through the world wound. As a result of this exposure, the demon was reborn as a dretch, a unique event in demonology. The reborn demon also acquired serious malformations, which did not respond to standard treatment methods. Objective: to assess the threat to other demons to stabilize passage through the world wound. The survival of the subject is also desirable for the purposes of further observation.
Okay, so it's not she who made him like this. I thought that she made was it stretch? Whatever. Suture, right, into something like that. Secret of great sorcery.
Well, it seems that someone has been meddling with my projector without permission. Again. How many times have I told you not to do that, I made this recording for the sole purpose of telling you that when I return, I shall be very, very angry.
Well, I guess Suture got into some trouble there. What is this? Every last object in this spacious chamber seems to thump with secrets from formidable power. This appears to be the heart of the laboratory. Nope. A ribbed book lies in the center of the room. Beneath the title is the letters. Lexicon of Paradox are lines of text written in hasty bold script. Shimmering purple haze rises from the pages. You're about to step over the threshold when the haze glows brighter. The power within you responds, rolling in agitation. You feel no sense of danger. Rather, it is as though you are expecting a chemical reaction to this unknown phenomenon. Look around. You are distracted by a rustling sound and heavy thud of ungainly footsteps. The dredge looks decidedly pitiful up close. Without the crude stitching that crisscross his skin, it seems his body would simply fall to pieces.
So you made it to our treasure trove. Why not take a treasure for yourself? This is knowledge and power. Right now it's nothing, but it will become what you want it to be.
How is that lawful? This knowledge, this power is rightfully mine. It is more something like Palpatine would say, and I don't think he is in any way, shape, or form lawful. Well, let's take the book. We'll go with good. I must learn the secrets of those responsible for the world, so I can defeat them. Nice. Your fingers barely graze the book when a purple glow flares brightly and a series of inscriptions, diagrams, and sketches on the nature of the rifts. Let's finish reading the main text. Okay, well, not finish reading the main text, which, well, I can close it, but I opened it already anyways. That which we call a rift is in fact close to complete opposite, a suture or a tie. There it opened there, huh? It is the place where two planes are stitched together and enmeshed at this point of merging. Two types of rifts are encountered on the borders of the world: short-term natural rifts and stable engineered rifts. The latter allows entire armies to pass freely between Abyss and Galarian. They were created at points where the fabric of reality formed a specific type of fold, where the material plane was closest to the Abyss. More information about these folds of reality in former Sarkoris can be found in the Temple of Stone Manuscripts in the ruined city of Iz. Okay, some of my notes are also held there. I shall only make passing reference to them here. At the moment of writing, 5 of these folds have been identified. The most significant one was located near the Threshold Fortress. So I guess she was captured by her own volition, right? She wanted to be captured to get into the Threshold. And it was that which made the World Wound possible. The second most significant rift, the Maiming of Iz, marks the ruins of the famous city. The third rift, Gates of Midnight, is hidden in the Midnight Fane. The fourth, the Harrowing, leads to my personal laboratory. And finally the fifth, the Blood of Pelura, is located near Sarkosian Shrine. Oh, so I guess the rift will be opened there, huh? All of these rifts within the perimeter of the wound function as a single system. In a way, they are like a single entity or offshoots of the same root. This means that closing them separately is impossible. They will disappear only when the source is uprooted, the main rift. That which some people call the last threshold, although it is in fact the true and original world wound. The wound cannot be closed using ordinary methods. The very manner in which it was opened protects it from interference. The only means of closure it requires. This is the last surviving page of the book that has been ripped in two. All the other pages are missing. Okay, so they flash by, imprinting themselves in your memory, as if you always know them. Power fills you just as wrathful and overwhelming as in battle for the word stone, or the moment you acquire the Sword of Valor. Uncastable damage. Oh, what? Wait. Where did I go? Oh.
Discari's here. Discari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone.
Well, yeah, that's basically it. Carol, lend me a net and I'll try to find demons.
Sure thing. Here, take this. Best crossbow I've got. Good luck! Try not to get eaten now!
This is one of those arrows that deals 50 damage and never misses, right?
Yes, very good. A dose of bravery or a bit of honor. It could be nothing else. Or perhaps his instincts are hinting.
Milady, this creature's about to die. Shouldn't you... That's it. I've done as she asked. Now I can return to my lady.
Why did I really need someone to shoot this car in Canabras?
She needed to spill his blood. The blood of a demon lord is a powerful thing and very useful, you see. It's a priceless reagent. You can make so many things out of it. A wondrous blade, for example, that can turn even a ward stone to dust.
Don't move, you will answer my questions, demon.
Go and ask them then. I don't have all day.
I see a book, but you are talking about some kind of power. What does it mean?
This book is an old notebook for recording experiments. The power is the result of one of those experiments. My lady decided to bind it to the pages for some reason. It's the ultimate convergence of theory and practice, savvy? She gave a lot to learn how to cultivate and strengthen souls, and this is the result.
You're just going to give me this power?
As if one mutilated dredge could stop you. That's not it. My lady knew that sooner or later, someone would come for the book. She told me not to interfere. She doesn't tell me her reasons. She said to come here and wait, to make sure that the gift finds its owner. That's what I've done. She also told me not to hide from whoever comes, so I haven't.
What experiments are mentioned in the book?
All of them. Rifts, mythic powers, planar magic, transformation, hibernation. All them things that I obviously know a lot about. You've seen the lab, of course. I also know that the book contains everything about her work on the world wound. It's a pity. The book's looking worse for wear. Who knows what notes are still left inside?
Tell me about Canabras and your transformation to a halfling. I want details.
You're a shrewd one, aren't you? Nothing gets past you, does it? He wants details, he says. I was disguised as a halfling, yes. Did I have to drag your body to the Crusaders? I did. Did I then have to slip you a weapon? I did. Do you think I'd have managed all that if I'd been gallivanting around Canabras in my own skin? As to the purpose of the whole performance, don't ask me. I know nothing. My lady don't bother sharing such details with me.
Okay, I found everything I wanted to know.
That's good. That's good indeed. Knowledge leads to progress, eh?
You can go, but tell your mistress, let your mistress know that I will come for her sooner or later.
I'll tell her. Don't worry.
Okay then. What do we have here? An unsettling light twinkles from crystals. Lines of mysterious magical patterns spread from around it. Oh, nice! I've got mystic feats, right? Mystical level. Before we open a rift, I think I want to like explore this area fully. Okay, some light shield or backler ray of negation. What is that? Plus 5 bonus to AC against touch attacks. Okay. Is there nothing more here? It doesn't look like it. Well, let's continue exploring this way first. I'll probably level up mystical feats off screen. Looks like... Okay. It probably is connected to this wing, right? So why don't we go there and explore that? But you know what? I probably will do it in the next episode. For now, though, I will make a cut and level up my mystical feats, and then I'll go into the old wing, right? Something like that. Yeah. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and goodbye.